Mr. Irrelevant has become very, very irrelevant these last few weeks. And, it's weird to see this happening, but he's put up amazing stat lines, actually. Almost 700 yards, 6 passing touchdowns, and 2 interceptions, and beating Tom Brady, the Seahawks, and the Dolphins. That's two of them teams you could say are pretty decent. I mean, one can make a playoff. One is going to make the playoff, and the other one is only winning the playoff because the division absolute sucks. So, I mean, that's pretty solid for his first 3 games. Absolutely solid. I mean, stepping up as someone who was the last pick in the draft and now could lead a team to a playoff run. But my thing is this, could he actually go through a playoff run? Because, if the playoff ends today, he'll be facing up multiple great teams, in my opinion. The Vikings, the Eagles, the Cowboys are 3 of the most concerning teams I have. And also another thing, the Niners have an awful, long, unironically, way too big list of injuries and ACL tears on their team. And, there's still 3-4 games left. More injuries can happen, and more injuries happen. I'm sorry, but a beat-up team, no matter how good they are, won't make it too far in the playoffs. But hypothetically speaking, let's say this is not hypothetically. Let's say Brock goes on and he wins the Marine. He gets the Marine, the Niners got their 6th ring. But here's the main question no one's really asking themselves. If he wins, what happens to Trey Lance? And now, no offense to my boy Jimmy G. I love me Jimmy G. But he could be returning by week 17. Or at least the wild card round. So if Brock actually just blows it in the playoffs, Jimmy G could get chucked in the fire and someone has a magical comeback win Super Bowl. That's like some fairy tale shit. Very rare to happen. So my thing is this. If Brock wins the Super Bowl, what are they going to do to Trey Lance? Because let's say you do trade away Trey Lance. You just send him off to intercept random tanking team or ass team that's going to do nothing. And let's say Trey Lance hypothetically balled out 14,000 passing yards, 35 passing touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 600 rushing yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. Comeback player of the year. A Pro Bowl selection. And let's say Brock, he only does 3,300 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, 15 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, 100 rushing yards, and they lose in the wildcard round. Yeah, they may have made the playoffs, but Trey Lance is one solid team away from a deep playoff run now. He's a starter. He's a top 10, top 15 quarterback in the league. While Brock is barely a top 20-something game manager. And that may not happen. Brock may be a baller and he may be the Niners star for the next 10 years. Or absolutely not. And this is the risk that I think the Niners are taking. The Niners have the capability of winning a Super Bowl. Their team is constantly loaded. They're constantly phenomenal. They're right now. They just made a Super Bowl 2 years ago. So them winning Super Bowl is not like an impossible thing. But if it does happen with Mr. Irrelevant, what's going to happen to Jimmy G and Trey Lance? What's going to happen? Because they got to sign a lot of players next year. Nick Bosa, Dabo. I mean, it's a constant, non-going list of we have more problems coming, and if we don't win the Super Bowl now, we're never going to win one for the next 10 years. That's just me speaking, though. But give your comments and opinions down below. Let me know how you feel about this as well, because I'm baffled on this. But thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. And like always, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Peace.